Hi everyone, this is Team Pi, and today we're gonna present a demo of our application Spaghetti and Meatballs. My name is Dhruvi,
My name is Jasmine.
My name is Will.
and together we are Team Pi. All right, so to start off, let me give you a little description of what Spaghetti and Meatballs is all about. So the idea behind our application was to create a space for users to have their own personal recipe library, and where they can create their own recipes and share them with others, and also look up and like recipes that other users created.
Our application also has a feed page where random recipes from the database will show up for the user, and they can see new recipes, and they have the option of liking the recipes, and they can also see who made the recipe. And our application also allows users to search other users in the People tab and look at their name, picture, and bio.
So for our targeted users, our target audience range from those who are striving to find great food recipes to learning how to cook. And now we will be going through our important feature walkthrough.
So let's fire up Spaghetti and Meatballs.
So first, the application will prompt the user to the login page and will ask the user to type in their username and password if they have a registered account. But now we will do a sign up. So in sign up, the application will tell the user to enter their username, password, and email. And then for this video, we will put demo as username and demo at demo.com. And for password, they will put a secure password. So now that will take them to the login page and they will enter their create credentials. And after logging in, it will take them straight to the feed page.
So now that we're in our application, let's talk about the feed page. So the feed page generates recipes at random from our database, where the users can take a look at other users' recipes. Sometimes their own recipes may pop up. So we have a picture, the name of the recipe, a description, and the name of the user who created the recipe. You can also like a recipe, and it will show an alert saying it was successfully liked. You can view the next recipe by clicking on the next button. Now we have flan. So you can keep clicking on next to look at the recipes that are present in our database. Next, we have the recipes tab, where you can look up a recipe either by the name of the recipe, or you can look it up by the user. So let's look for cheesecake. If you just type up cheese, any recipe with the word cheese in it should pop up. So now here we have mac and cheese, and we have cheesecake. Recipes can also be liked through the recipes tab. So I can click on like cheesecake and like mac and cheese, because I like mac and cheese as well. Another really cool thing about the recipes tab is if you are curious about what another user created, you can just look the user up. So let's look up Jazz, and you will be able to see all the recipes that Jazz created. So egg tart, cheesecake are the two recipes that Jasmine created. Next, we have the people page.
So in the people page, we can search people by using their username. And an example, if we type in the username Will, we can see their profile picture and bio and learn more about them.
So Will here is a proud employee of Target Inc. Oh, I just got the reference. That's funny.
Right, and if we go to the post page, that is where users can upload their own recipes so that they will show up in the feed and the recipes tab. So for this demo, we're going to upload a recipe for ratatouille, and then the image link, which we have from online. And then none of us actually know how to make ratatouille, so we're just going to write something random here for the demo. And then when we hit publish, it'll tell us that the recipe was published. And then we can go to the profile. And this is our profile page. And if we scroll down, we see the My Recipes tab now has the recipe for ratatouille there. And also, if we check out the liked recipes tab, we'll see all the recipes that we liked previously in the demo. So turkey tetrazzini, mac and cheese, cheesecake, to name a few. And another cool thing about the profile page is you can unlike a recipe if you decide you no longer like turkey tetrazzini. You can go ahead and unlike that. And then it'll tell you that it was successfully unliked. And when you go back to liked recipes, turkey tetrazzini is now gone. And if we go and check out the My Recipes tab, and we decide we don't want anyone to know how to make ratatouille, we can delete this. And it'll tell you it's deleted. And if you scroll down, well, you can't scroll down now because there's no recipes. So you can also customize your profile page. If you want to add a picture, you can go ahead and add a picture of yourself. So you just put a link to the picture and edit avatar, and it'll refresh the page, and there's the picture. And you can also write a bio for yourself. Just say, hi, I love to cook, and then hit edit bio. And it'll tell you that the profile is updated successfully. And if you maybe want to edit your bio again, you just type in the text box and type whatever you want, and then hit edit bio, and it'll tell you that it's done. Refresh the page, and boom, there's your bio. And so then when you're all finished with spaghetti and meatballs, you can log out, and it'll take you back to the login page.
So that's spaghetti and meatballs. All right, now going back to talking more about our application.
So some highlights of specific aspects of our application that we find most interesting include we found interesting to learn and apply REST APIs to a real-world application.
Personally, I found coming up with a UI design and designing our website, also coming up with a name for our application, really, really fun and exciting.
Also working with data by creating our own database and then being able to manipulate that data to have it show up on the UI through server-client interaction was another interesting part of the project for us. And things that we found easy in the project were writing the HTML markdowns for the different pages, as well as designing the pages with Bootstrap and some other styling in CSS, and also writing the front-end JavaScript files, as well as writing the Postgres queries. And some things that were more difficult in this project for us were the backend functionality, so things like endpoints and setting up the server, as well as passport authentication, and definitely a lot of debugging was done, which was not fun.
For future work and what we would do if we continue working on this application would include making the user interface more appealing. So an example is adding more features to be more inclusive for people with disabilities. Another feature is looking up users due food compatibility, and this would be done by finding people with the highest percentage of similar liked recipes. We weren't able to implement this due to time constraint.
One more thing that we agreed but could not finish because of the time constraint again was making it possible for the current user to view other users in a format that is similar to their own profile page. So kind of a lot like the current applications that we see. So basically just being able to view the profile of another user without the edit bio and picture functionality, but having basically the same format as our own profile page. Those are the few things that we hope to maybe work more on in the future. And also special thanks to Joseph and Nicholas for guiding us through the whole process and like helping with debugging and answering any questions that we had. Working on this project was stressful, but also really fun. And yeah, that concludes Spaghetti and Meatballs. Thank you.